Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
And I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Well, every once in a while, our system here, have it all lined up for the breakfast show, and I look up and it's 4 minutes off. I don't know why, but we got started okay. And that means we're going to get a hold. Oh, that cricket's driving me crazy.
Oh, man.
Get a hold of Drew Gaffney now that we've got things under control here. And to take us to that, we got a brand new CD in yesterday.
Oh, a CD.
Well, Willie Nelson still sends us CDs.
Ah, yes, he does. That's awesome.
Only artist I know of, at least on the countryside, that still sends out CDs. And I signed up 2 or 3 years ago. Yes, we'd love to get CDs from you, Willie. And about every 4 to 6 months, he's sending another one out.
That's neat.
Yeah. This one is really cool because it's a whole CD of Willie Nelson covering his friend Merle Haggard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
every song. So we'll play a piece of that for you and get a hold of Drew Gaffney and find out what's going on at the Burwell and Broken Bow livestock markets. A whole lot to come here on the Breakfast Show this morning, but take and listen to this. It's a really cool cover of a very familiar Merle song called Working Man Blues on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, another guy that used to have a good time most of the time told me off the air he's a responsible citizen now.
Oh, well,
Yep.
that's great. Responsibility is good.
Got married, got a ranch,
Oh, nice.
working at 2 sale barns.
And it took this person how old to become responsible?
That I can't tell you. I don't know when he became responsible.
Oh,
I'm not going to go there. Let's talk to Drew Gaffney, who is responsible for going out and hooking up with good producers out there and getting cattle to the barns. Good morning, Drew. How you doing?
Good morning. Beautiful morning.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So we give you a little bit of a hard time, but wanted to check in and see how the barns are doing. We're talking over the weekend. We heard those calves bawling down at the barn, so assume you have more special sales going on.
Yeah, we had a real big special yesterday, and I'll kind of tell you how we operated earlier in the week. Last Thursday, we had a big special weigh-up sale. Had over about 900 head of those weigh-ups walk through the door, and those high-yielding cows were going anywhere from $181 up to $3. We had those feeding cows was $163 up to $180.75. Those poorer, thinner cows was $160 to $163. Heiferettes was $2 to $354. And bulls was $181 to $235, and dang sure called that way-up market probably 2 to 5 higher, and maybe even 5 to 8 higher on those breedable type preg-checked open heifers. Back on Friday, had a big special feeder calf sale. Had 2,500 walk through the door there Friday, and then back there yesterday in Broken Bow, we had another 2,200 head of outstanding calves at a Red Angus influence sale. And I'll kind of tell you how we got along there. In the steer division, we had some 436-pound steers at $520. Had some 560-pound steers at $448. Had some 524-pound steers at $458. Had some 606-pound steers at $421.50. Had some 622-pound steers at $414. And had some 667-pound steers at $419. In the heifer division, we had some 407-pound heifers at $452.5. Had some 485-pound heifers at $427.50. Had some 570-pound heifers at $510. Had some 560-pound heifers at $470, and had some 627-pound heifers at $355. Good demand on those calves. Called that calf market 2 to 5 higher this week. Maybe even 5 to 10 higher up there on those better replacement type quality heifers. Coming down this week, the rest of the week, Thursday got a big special weigh-up sale there in Broken Bow. We've already expecting about 850 cows that are on the books already coming in, and sure expecting probably close to 1,200 weigh-ups by the end of the day on Thursday. If you want to kind of beat the traffic, get in there, you're sure welcome to bring those in on Wednesday afternoon. On Wednesday morning, we'll have a crew on hand all day long. And then on Friday, we've got another big special weigh-up sale along with some bred cows, bred heifers, and some fall calf and pairs, fall pairs on that sale with calves at side. And then next week, back in Broken Bow, we got a big bred special. Be a week from Thursday. Got 2 really nice dispersions of cows on that sale. Home-raised, raised cows that have been reputation for a long, long time. Just some producers that thought it was time to retire. So I sure encourage you to get on the website, check that out. If you got any questions, give me a call, 308-872-1105.
All right, Drew, thanks a lot. Sounds like things are really brisk and things are on the upside.
Yeah, things are picking up steam and things are getting busy, and it's a good time to be in the cattle business.
Sure is. Great time of year. Thanks, Drew.
Hey, thanks, and I just wanted to give you guys a shout-out. Really appreciate the coverage of the football games this season. The volleyball games, you guys did outstanding work as usual. Friday night, Brent, I thought that was probably one of the better games I listened to on the radio in a long time.
well, great. Thanks, Drew. We enjoyed being there and covering our area teams.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Drew. Appreciate it.
Bye.
7:41. I don't know. You're going to get the big head here pretty soon. People walking up to you after the games, and man, I don't know if we're going to be able to live with you or not.
Well, we sure enjoy doing it. I guarantee you that. And
That's for
appreciate all the help that we get to go different places and
Yeah.
do things.
Yeah.
We're able to do multiple things because of sponsors and talent, so we're very thankful.
We are, and much more to come. Very exciting week ahead. We'll talk more about that again today. I'm kind of make sure you all are on board as to what is happening when on our radio stations. Brett will take care of that for us. And we're looking forward to second half this week for the sports side of things. We do have a major correction here this morning on the Breakfast Show.
Oh, boy, okay.
Yes, got a text from some folks involved with the bacon giveaway on last Friday, Thomas Livestock.
Okay,
Hunter gave me a little text. He has my number.
I see.
And he texted me and said, Dave, I heard that you guys were talking about Thomas Livestock not giving any bacon away last Friday during the kids' trunk or treat. And we had a conversation yesterday with Scotty Ross, and I think we must forgive Scotty because she was there with her lovely daughter Meadow, but she didn't see the bacon being given away because it only took 55 minutes to give 300 pounds of bacon away.
Wow. I was going to say, I was on the road to Trenton, and I know you weren't able to be. The two of us weren't at Trunk or Treat.
No,
so.
I was at the studio. You were on your... Yeah, so we had multiple games we were covering that day, but we had the crew down there.
Yeah.
But, of course, they weren't on the breakfast show yesterday, and Scotty didn't realize they gave the bacon away because it only took 55 minutes to give 300 pounds of bacon away.
Wow, that's incredible.
So they did that this past Friday, as they've been doing a number of years now.
Well, that's a treat for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 300 pounds of bacon that hit the streets in 55 minutes. So thank you, Thomas Livestock. I know people went home smiling with those packages, no doubt.
Bacon makes it better.
I guess so. People love it. It's good. Bacon and eggs popping in the pan. All right, let's play the game, see if we can give away a prize. We got some prizes that have been resupplied and ready to go. So take a listen, folks. See if you can win something to eat.
All right, it's Tuesday, so it's Tumbleweed Day, and we're going to give you an opportunity to win a free food item at Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, connected to the Tumbleweed Cafe. We've been asking questions, or we are asking questions about football stadiums, because in 1895, the first stadium built just for football opened. It was Franklin Field in Philadelphia. So here is your question for today. Now, this is actually college football related. Okay. The largest crowd in college football history was 112,118 for a game played at this stadium in 2003. The facility is known as the Big House. Your choices are Michigan Stadium, the Yale Bowl, Ohio Stadium, or Autzen Stadium. The largest crowd in college football history was 112,118 for a game at this stadium in 2003. It's known as the Big House. So is that Michigan Stadium, the Yale Bowl, Ohio Stadium, or Autzen Stadium? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Fall means football, volleyball, cross-country, golf, and plenty of busy days and nights. And the Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill have you covered. Start your day with a quick, tasty breakfast or grab an easy take-and-bake casserole from Tumbleweed for those hectic evenings. After the game, head to Cracker Jack's inside the Tumbleweed building, open nightly from 5 to 10 for food, drinks, and good times. Whether it's family meals or post-game celebrations, it's all happening on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow at Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill.
Now, Brent, I must explain, this is for Danny, but it's Cindy who's calling in for Danny.
Okay, all right.
Is that
Gotcha.
right? Is that right, Cindy?
Yes, because I don't know the right answer.
Oh, great.
The husband might not know it.
It's a team effort then.
I love it. Okay, well, here's a question. The largest crowd in college football history was 112,118 for a game in 2003 at a place known as the Big House. Is that Michigan Stadium, the Yale Bowl, Ohio Stadium, or Autzen Stadium?
Well, we're guessing Michigan.
It is Michigan. You got it. That's the Big House.
Yay!
Yeah, Michigan Stadium.
We're traveling. He's driving, so
Oh,
All right.
good.
So do I put Danny or Cindy on the certificate?
put Danny on it.
Put Danny on it. I've got it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, drive careful, have fun, and thanks for calling in.
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, 7:46 is your time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Tuesday.
Prince of Seed.
That was
beautiful.
awful.
That was beautiful. Music to my ears.
Been a while since I've done that. Yeah,
has
good to
been.
see you.
Yeah.
Depends on whose ears it's hitting, I guess. Yikes. How you doing, Logan?
Oh, pretty good. Had a good weekend.
Good. What happened?
It was my wife's birthday on Sunday.
hmm.
It was Renee's birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Renee, if you're
yeah.
listening.
And you get to thinking we've been married for 10 years,
Yes,
which is incredible that she's put up with me for that long.
it is.
But I got to thinking the other night, so when I first met her and, was kind of courting her to an extent,
Right.
she was big into poetry. And now that's kind of evolved, and she likes to bake a lot of stuff and has, does really good like cakes and pancakes and all that stuff. And I got to thinking, I really married for batter or verse.
Oh, boy. That tops right up there with the Brent singing.
Yeah. I don't know. I actually think maybe my singing was better.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Logan.
I'm glad we got
That's
that one
great.
out of the
Yeah.
way.
Great to
yeah.
have you in here. Don't know if you'll make 11 years of marriage now, but at least you made 10.
I made it to 10, so.
10's a nice round number.
Yep.
Gosh. Oh, was it really your birthday?
It really was on Sunday.
That's
Happy-
good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And
So,
and
it was-
anniversary just recently?
in April.
April. Oh, okay. I thought it was later than that. So.
Yep. I think, what's the saying? It's all uphill from here or something.
I think it's if you made it 10, you're in. You
Yeah.
know, you're
Yep.
good to go.
And
Yeah.
it was, for being November 2nd, the weather was absolutely incredible.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
yeah. Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. 81. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, today we're looking at mid 70s.
Are we?
Yep.
Yes. Wow. Unreal, huh?
So that, that ties in with our 5-step fertilizer
Yeah.
program. There's still time to get that winterizer on because it is in no way, shape, or form feeling like winter yet.
It is not. Thank goodness.
So, and that winterizer, that last step, just puts your lawn into good standing going into the hopefully cold winter months.
Yeah. Do you have to water that in?
You don't have to, but it definitely helps.
And you still can.
yeah, yeah.
Joan was watering trees on
Yep.
Sunday.
Yep.
You know, the hose was nice and warm and the water was flowing, so we can still do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it doesn't hurt before winter really sets in to fill that soil profile back up. Give it a couple real deep shots of water to let it sustain if we don't get a whole lot of snow cover,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe we get a lot of snow cover but it's super light, not a lot of moisture in it. It'll keep those roots happy.
Yeah, and they'll be ready to grow this spring that
Yep.
way.
Yep.
Question, we talked about this before, I think, but the lilac bushes are blooming. Joan was told by one of her friends that they had an iris plant coming up and getting ready to bloom. I guess it's good that we're enjoying the weather. I'm wondering how confused Mother Nature is right now.
Yeah. Along those lines, the box elder bugs
Yes.
have apparently emerged from their slumber.
Yeah, they come out from nowhere, and they're really getting thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
How can you help?
So we've got a product called Tempo, and I've talked about it a lot before. I think you've probably
It's a
used
great
it.
product.
Yep. It's a really safe insecticide. You can use it indoors. It doesn't leave an odor, and you don't use a whole lot of it, and it has a really good residual.
I think the hard part about Tempo is, and maybe you've experienced this, when you mix it, it's just a light. The ratio is unbelievable. You don't use a lot mixed with water, and then you start spraying it around the corners, and you're going, "Is this really going to do it?" It's just like spraying a little water on the corner, and then pretty soon you see the results, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I think with Tempo, it's only like 4 milliliters of insecticide per gallon of water.
Yeah, so it goes.
So it's like a
Yeah.
teaspoonful.
So it is it costs a little money, but when you figure out how long it's going to last, my goodness.
So we use it in the store, spray around the doors and kind of thresholds and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think last year we finally used up the bottle that I had opened like 4 years ago.
We still have ours.
So
too.
a little bit goes a long ways, and
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't freeze, it stays.
I froze a
stays
bottle at home.
stable just fine.
Out in the garage. So keep it where it doesn't freeze, and you can use it for years.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Right now, even though it's a unusually warm fall, the nights have gotten a little cold. We've got down into the 20s, and I have a funny feeling our little furry friends out there, little guys with tails, are looking for a place to spend the winter.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't have any cheese left out.
Yes, exactly. Maybe something else for them would help.
Yeah, we do have one of their favorite snacks, which is poison. and it will, it'll put them to sleep for the winter and beyond.
Yeah. Forever.
Forever. Yep. But the cool thing with the mouse bait that we offer is it is in a fairly large quantity, but just like the Tempo, it'll last you for quite a while. And when the mice eat it and it does it does them in, so to speak, they don't stink.
That's nice.
It kind of melts them from the inside out.
Yeah, and that's a big deal.
It is.
Because a dead mouse that you can't find that had its last meal and it's getting bigger rather than smaller is not a good thing.
No.
And it lasts for a long time.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than dead mouse smell.
Oh, man, bad.
It is.
It's not healthy either.
No. So we've got three different options there. We've got the place packs, which they're almost like a fruit snack size package that you just throw wherever, and they're full of little pellets. Well, the mice, they love it. They're like, ooh, look at that snack over there. And then they eat it, and they go, I don't feel very good. I'm going to go lay down over here. And then they go to sleep.
Yeah.
We also have the mini blocks, which it's the same type of poison, same mode of action, but they're a 1 inch by 1 inch cube. And those will go in those the bait stations. And the bait stations are nice if you have animals, if you have pets that you don't want to get into it. You put them in those bait stations, and the mice go into the bait station, have an all-you-can-eat buffet, and leave with a very full belly, and then pretty soon they leave with no belly.
All right, so that's the option.
That's option 2.
What's option 3?
Option 3 are the paraffin blocks, which are about the size of a corn cob. So they're a 1 inch square, but they're like 8 or 9 inches long. And you can break those up like for a Quonset or an outbuilding, and just kind of throw them wherever.
Okay. All right. Well, those are all effective depending on what your needs are, but maybe starting sooner than later. We know when it really gets cold, they're really going to rush in, so we might want to have those baits out ready to do their job, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, and we do still have some seasonings available. Some processing stuff.
But those don't.
What a segue that was.
Those don't do the same thing as the little other. Yeah.
So you've never had rack of mouse?
No, I have not. Thank God, I have not.
It'll leave you hungry.
It'll also leave you not feeling very well.
Yeah. But no. On the same line as the mouse bait and stuff, we also have Rosal, which would be for prairie dogs and pocket gophers. We've got 3 different options there. It depends on if you're running the pocket gopher bait through one of the burrow builder machines. That's a restricted use pesticide, so you have to have an applicator license to purchase it.
Okay.
If you're hand baiting, we can sell that over the counter, no problem. But that's if you're going to each individual tunnel, poking a hole, putting some bait down there, covering it back up. And then on the prairie dog side of things, that is a restricted use no matter what. So you have to have a applicator permit to purchase it.
Okay. All right. Something I was going to ask you. Deer season's around the corner. Do you have any cameras left?
I think we do have some.
Okay.
We've still got some of the Reveal, the Tacticam cell cams.
Okay. So if you're a landowner and you kind of want to know who's coming in and out of your gates, you still have a few of those probably priced right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Price to move. That's one of the lines we're getting out of for the time being.
Okay.
You know, it's not to say we're not going to bring them back in, but until prices kind of cool down, I guess, or kind of come back down from the quote-unquote tariff highs.
Yeah.
You know, we had the COVID highs on everything.
Yeah.
And then we got the tariff highs on everything.
It's kind of tough when you look what things used to cost before COVID and now with the tariffs, but
as long as there's no tariff on toilet paper, I think we'll be all right.
That was a big one.
That
during COVID, that was one that really freaked people out.
Yep.
There were shenanigans of all kinds going on to make sure you had plenty of toilet paper.
There was, and we actually during that time frame we probably sold the most lettuce that we have.
Lettuce.
Yep. Because if you couldn't get toilet paper, you could use natural lettuce. But sometimes it was just the tip of the iceberg.
Well, that concludes this portion of the show. Thanks a lot, Logan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
By the way, Aeroseed's new hours, they are closed on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, yep. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and we are closed on Saturdays through the winter months.
All right, Logan, thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. One of the most powerful and polarizing vice presidents in U.S. history is gone.
This looks like Bush-Cheney country.
Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. He was former President George W. Bush's most trusted advisor. He'd served as his father, George H.W.'s defense secretary. Cheney was considered the architect of the post-9/11 war on terror. CBS's Major Garrett.
The September 11, 2001 attacks were the defining moment for the new administration. As the U.S. went to war in Afghanistan, Cheney also urged military action against Iraq.
There is no doubt that Saddam Hussein now has weapons of mass destruction.
Baghdad fell just 3 weeks after the U.S. invasion in 2003. But the alleged weapons of mass destruction were never found.
His family says Cheney died of complications of pneumonia, cardiac and vascular disease. He told CBS's 60 Minutes.
You wake up every morning with a smile on your face because you've got a new day you never expected to have.
CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Constipation with belly pain that keeps coming back and back and back. If your symptoms keep coming back, talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation or IBS-C. Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KSMB, police arrested a 38-year-old Hastings man after he allegedly fired a weapon during a domestic dispute that left a woman injured and a basement flooded. Police arrested Tyler Utechet after officers responded to the area of Batesman and Oswego Avenue at around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday. A woman inside the home reported that a man fired a weapon, according to the police captain, Jason Hayes. Officers spoke with the woman, who told them Utechet had fired a gun in the basement following an argument that escalated after he had been drinking alcohol. The woman also told police Utechet hit her in the face during the dispute. During the argument, Utechet went to the basement where a gun safe was located, police said. The woman reportedly refused to follow him downstairs and heard a gunshot, prompting her to call police. Utechet returned upstairs uninjured before officers arrived, Captain Haas said. The woman told police she believed he had fired the weapon to make her think he had harmed himself in order to scare her. During the investigation, police found the used weapon and located where the bullet was struck inside the home. The bullet was fired at the floor. It then ricocheted into the wall and hit a water pipe, causing water damage to the basement. Utechet did not fire the gun at the woman, but as police say they believe the weapon was fired to scare her, they arrested him on suspicion of terroristic threats. In total, Utechet was arrested on suspicion of third-degree domestic assault, terroristic threats, use of a firearm to commit a felony, and unlawful discharge of a firearm. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I've been Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
The Cardinals break a 5-game losing streak, beating the Cowboys 27-17. Jacoby Brissett getting the start in place of Kyler Murray. Murray questionable until the inactive list came out, but dropped about an hour before kickoff and then was made inactive. Commanders linebacker Frankie Louvu suspended without pay for 1 game due to hip drop tackles. The Ravens have traded for Titans edge rusher Jamont Jones for a 5th-round pick that could become a 4th-rounder. College basketball tipped off. 13th-ranked Arizona beat 3rd-ranked Florida 93-87. Kelvin Sampson won his 800th career game, this one with the University of Houston. They're the number 2 team in the nation. In the NBA, the Timberwolves beat the Nets 125-109. The Nets winless so far on the season, 0-7. The Rockets get their 4th win on the year, beating the Mavericks 110-102. Dallas 2-5 to start the year, winless on the road. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 76. Southwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. 37 tonight, clear skies. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, 55. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Thursday, decreasing clouds by Friday. Mid-60s. Thursday, low 60s by Friday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Visit the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow, located conveniently on Highway 2. From the highest quality cuts of meat to a great selection inside GK Wine and Spirits, it's at the GK. They take pride in their friendly staff and encourage you to join the rewards program at Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
All right, it's nice out there. We know it's nice, but how nice is it right now? Let's find out with the guy who's out there on the street, letting us know what it really feels like. What's it like out there, Jack?
Well, it's absolutely nice. Beautiful 35 degrees outside, nice and sunny skies. There's a nice light breeze as of right now. Barometric pressure at 29.98, humidity 80%. No rain in the last 24 hours and no measurable precipitation for this month. A high yesterday of 61 with an overnight low of 28.
All right. 61 yesterday, mid-70s today. Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad
it's
at
gonna
all.
Be fantastic. Perfect day to get out and do a walk or something.
Yeah. What's the traffic like today?
Kind of light right now. There's just trucks going here and there, and that's really about all I can see.
Okay. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. That's what it really feels like outside. Here's Chris Stapleton and his lovely wife with a song called Traveler.
I see
right back.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
Start your morning with something sweet and a whole lot of smart. Join us for Donuts and Defense, a free fraud seminar and breakfast. Ryan Sothan from the Nebraska Attorney General's office, along with Bruning Bank staff, will be presenting about identity theft and how to protect yourself. It's all happening at the VFW, Veterans Memorial, in Broken Bow on Thursday, November 6th from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Seats are limited, so please reserve yours today by calling 308-872-2757. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
The flu shot is suggested for everyone 6 months of age and older, with rare exceptions each season. Get yours during flu shot clinics at Varney Pharmacy, available through the end of the year. If last Tuesday didn't work for you, how about this Tuesday? Head in on the 4th and see the friendly faces at Varney Pharmacy to get your flu shot for the season. They also have pneumonia and RSV shots available, but do not have the COVID shots. Remember, bring your insurance card if you have one. Flu shot clinics happening at Varney Pharmacy in downtown Broken Bow, 8:30 to 4:30 on the dates throughout the end of the year. Right now is the time to gear up for a brand new sports season. Whether you're hitting the mat for wrestling or lacing them up for basketball, get to Geared for Sports and get ready to win. Scott is ready to outfit every athlete and the fans as well. As the temps drop, don't worry. He's got the hoodies, jackets, and winter gear to keep you warm while in the stands or on the sidelines. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 4. Geared for Sports on the west side of the square in Broken Bow.
All right. You remember back in the day, folks, when you went to school and it was show and tell?
Oh, yes. Loved show and tell.
All right. I'm going to do a show and tell, and it's going to be a quiz for you.
Okay. Now I didn't like show and tell. I loved.
Yeah.
Quizzes, I did not.
All right. This, I'm holding it up.
Yeah.
And what is that called?
It's a can opener.
Did it have a nickname?
Oh, wow. I don't recall. I think growing up, I've just always called it a can opener.
You're so innocent. You're such a good guy.
Opens bottles, too.
Yeah.
The one you have.
Well, back in the day when the tin can had to have an opener.
Yeah.
For whatever was in it, you had to use this kind of an opener to, you put it and you open it on one side fully, and then you just went to the other side and barely made a hole so it would pour out better.
Pour out, yeah.
Yeah. And some of the beverages were hams and slits.
Okay, yes.
And I'm trying to think of other brands back in that time period.
Uh-huh.
I was just a little guy. But all the adults when I was a kid called this
yes
a church key.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, I've never, growing up in my household, I never heard it termed as such.
Yeah. Hey, you got a church key? Did you bring the church key? It was the can opener.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was kind of before I was just little, but
yeah.
They'd have a 6-pack of hams. Yuck. And I think there's still hams. But anyway, that was what it was called.
Uh-huh.
So show and tell. You did not pass, but I didn't expect you to.
Okay, yeah. No, I've never heard it termed as a church key until today.
All right. That was probably back in the early 60s, I guess, late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 53, so somewhere along the line I figured out they were calling the can opener a church key.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
So, you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
What, is there a reason you have a church key in your shirt pocket? Do you always carry around one?
That's a good question. No, I don't usually carry one.
Oh, okay.
I usually have one in my glove box in my car with my little handy tools and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I had a very important meeting. I call it a man meeting.
Oh, you did?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And so I had the church key with me, and I ended up in my pocket. And so this morning I thought, well, I'll take that and put it back in the glove box. But I forgot it, and I reached up, and there it was. So I thought I'd ask you if you knew what it was.
Okay.
So I'll put it back in the glove box.
All right.
Right. Now, behind me,
yes,
I'll have to ask you a question, too. Are you related to Smokey over in Arnold? Aren't you kind of a relative now?
Well, I guess loosely related, maybe through marriage now.
Yeah. By association, if you will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And that's Alan Crow.
Uh-huh.
And so you're related how?
Well, Alan's nephew, Colby, is married to my daughter.
Yes, that's right. That's when you danced, right?
Yeah, yes, I did. I danced at Alyssa's wedding.
That was great.
She and I did the dad and daughter dance.
Boy, did you
together.
ever. That was a dandy. That's really probably the last conversation of any length I've had with Smokey. And it's a personal thing. Al Crow's a great guy, but he kind of reminds me of Smokey Robinson.
You've said that.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Smokey Robinson. I don't know if he can sing or not, but anyway. And I have his gourd, which we've named Smokey, behind me here. And I was wondering if you think it would be all right when you get all through the sports and everything, and we have a little time on our breakfast show, that either I go over or you and I go over and just surprise Smokey at his back door and present him with this gourd.
Oh, wow. That'd be great.
Would you want to do that?
I'll do it with you, sure.
Okay.
I'll go over there.
All right. You know where they live?
I honestly don't know if I do.
I know where they live.
But you do, okay.
Yeah. And I don't know what time Smokey gets up, but we'll have to be there maybe at the very beginning of the breakfast show to catch
you
him.
Want to you want to write something up? I mean, like a kind of like a formal presentation type thing?
Yes, I do.
To where we can read it and then present it?
I just want it to be a legal document.
Oh, okay.
That will state that if he does any physical harm to me, I will have to sue him.
Well, that's an interesting presentation, but okay, sure.
Well, you have to understand our relationship. It's always been a little rocky.
Oh.
But I need to get that to him.
Okay.
Because
I'll gladly ride over with you.
Okay.
To make the presentation.
Because I'm not sure he's going to pick it up. I was hoping he'd stop by and pick it up some morning during the breakfast show, but I'm almost sure he won't do it during the show.
I'll make sure I've got my phone with me. We'll take a picture of you presenting it to him, and
we could probably do a live Facebook.
Wow, man, that'd be cool.
I would like to catch Smokey in his jammies. Out on the back porch. Here's Smokey in your jammies. Here's a gourd.
You do that, he might present something back to you.
That's why I need a legal document. Yeah. All right. Speaking of gourds, I do have a few gourds left in the back of my car. And if any of you folks out there, I'm going to put the box in the breezeway here at the station. And if any of you folks need some gourds to decorate for Thanksgiving, come get them at no charge. If you want to leave a donation for the inclusive playground, that's fine, but I'd like to see them get used. So if you just want to come out and take as many as you want, that's A-OK. I'll put them in the breezeway today, and that way they can be used. And then I do have some plans for the birdhouse gourds that are being cured as we speak.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully they'll be used later to continue our fund drive. But I know I've been known to get just a little bit narrow-minded, if you will.
To speak.
As Tom Hilkemeyer would say. Yeah, exactly what you said. And I probably need to get off gourds for a while. I got it kind of like obsessed with them. And I know that people have said, "Is he out of his gourd? Is he going to get off gourds? Has he ever been on? Has he ever been in his gourd?" So I'm going to take a little break, but I wanted to get the rest of them used up. A few folks want to use them for decorations and so forth. I really don't want to throw them away. There's still very nice ones left in the box.
Yeah.
So I'll put those in the breezeway here at the station. So come out during business hours and pick those up while they last. And like I said, you don't have to make a donation. That's not necessary. Also, Well, we're covering some very important things here. I ran into Kim Shipperite yesterday at the post office.
Oh, yeah.
She was coming across the street from Bruning Bank.
So did she witness your dancing?
She did not.
Right. Oh, she did not.
She said, I missed both times you danced. You need to come and do it again.
Oh, my.
Well, there's the dilemma. There's the dilemma. If you notify them that you're coming to dance, then it takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
I really want to do it while she has a client in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where she can say, I know this guy, but he's out of his gourd.
Mm-hmm. Well, my favorite moment was the last time we were downtown, and you danced right there in front of Bruning Bank. I just happened to catch someone who was walking into another business downtown, and they stopped and happened to see you dancing, and the expression on their face as they watched was just amazing, and I think they were amazed.
You know,
that was my favorite part. You could just see it in their mind going, who is that guy and what is he doing?
What's his problem? I think maybe we should probably charge Bruning Bank.
Well, we have talked about him a little
for
bit.
A personal appearance. You know, they're dancing.
A personal appearance. Oh, wow.
Dancing in public in front of their bank.
This could be a whole new sales tool.
It has to be positive for their banking business.
Brent and Dave making personal appearances and then charging businesses for it. Oh, wow.
Well, it's just
maybe we could even form a package, a sales package around that.
Oh, God. Yeah, maybe. I'd rather have it a little more.
Actually, you know where we would make more money? We develop a sales package where people pay to not have us show up. We could probably make tons of money on that.
Doug agrees. I think we could double up on that. Now that we're getting ideas up here on the table, let's have them pay to get us there or not to get us there.
There you go.
Pay on both sides.
Exactly. Which do you think would sell better?
Oh, I'm certain. I'm positive they'd want to see a dance at their store. But it's good for business.
Absolutely. Brings attention to it.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I'm going to stop there. Here's Don Williams. John Williams, I've been loved by the best. It's 8:30. You're listening to KCNI Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska, 1280 AM, 96.3 FM, online at kcni1280.com. Listen to it anywhere in the world. Also, KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com, also available online, so anywhere you go, you can stream either radio station. We have a couple of messages coming your way, and then Mark Stock will be in with Big Iron. Stay tuned.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
Are you or someone you know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Mark Stock here, and today we have the John and Marcia Kinzenbaugh Collector Tractor Auction. Starting to close here in just a little bit, over 280 items, some highly sought-after collector tractors, all types of makes and models and colors. You're going to want to check this sale out. Every item selling with no reserve today on bigiron.com. The first items start to close at 9 o'clock this morning. Then at 10 o'clock this morning, we have another seller. We have Blue Equipment selling some late model Kinsey planters, Kinsey grain carts, Kinsey high-speed discs. Check out the 2024 year model Kinsey 1421 grain carts on tracks. They have a Kinsey 302 mock till 30-foot high-speed disc. They also have a Kinsey 16-row planter. It's the 3665 series machine, a 2022 year model, plus many more items. And also at 10 o'clock today, 78 acres of Butler County, Nebraska land will be sold. Jim Stock and John Stock are working for the Donald J. Shecker Family Trust. This real estate that lays perfectly flat is located 2 miles west of David City, Nebraska. The farm has excellent Hastings and Butler silt loam soils and has full possession for the 2026 growing season. That land auction online on bigiron.com starts to conclude today here at 10 o'clock this morning. And then tomorrow on November the 5th, we have a big sale on bigiron.com for Jared and Nicole Fries. Their retirement sale is by Conway Springs, Kansas. They're selling a John Deere 9100 four-wheel drive tractor, a John Deere 9650 combine, and several more items. We also have a land auction coming up here on Thursday, November the 6th in Boone County, Nebraska. We'll be selling 160 acres for the Donald J. Shecker Family Trust and the Gerald Menke Estate. This farm is located about 7 miles west of Albion, Nebraska. Get a hold of Rex Mahoney, Jim, and John Stock for more information. And also on November the 6th is the Roger and Teresa Peterson Farm Machinery Sale. Their equipment is located by Tyler, Minnesota. Outstanding Case IH equipment, like a Case IH 2577 combine, a Case IH STX 375 four-wheel drive tractor. They have the Case IH 7130 mechanical front tractor, a Case IH 7120 two-wheel drive, the ever so popular Case IH 7140 Magnum. They have planters. They have field cultivators. A good lineup of equipment, also including a Toyota LP forklift. Don't miss this sale here coming up on Thursday, November the 6th. Also on Thursday this week is 670 acres of Rice County, Kansas land selling in 5 different tracts. This is the Robert E. Parrish and Donelda A. Parrish Irrevocable Trust Real Estate Sale. The land is located by Little River, Kansas. Little River is about 16 miles west of McPherson, Kansas. Once again, Kyle Campbell and Mike Campbell will facilitate this real estate auction as it sells to the highest bidder on Thursday. And selling this week on Thursday is 152 acres of Greeley County, Nebraska land. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is when this high-quality irrigated farm will sell. This land lays flat to gently sloping, has excellent gravel road access, and is located just 1 mile off of Highway 56. There's a nearly new 8-tower Ranke center pivot. There's a 100 horsepower electric motor with a pump, and full possession for the 2026 crop year is going to be open. The sellers are the Towie Farms GP LLC. Jim Stock and John Stock are facilitating this auction, and they have more information, or you can go to the Big Iron website and look at all of the aerial maps, the drone video footage, all of the FSA information, and of course, Jim and John's phone number is listed there if you have any questions. And then to finish out the week here on Friday, November the 7th, there's 601 acres of Nemaha County land that will sell in 4 different tracts. This will sell for the Albert and Rita Simpson family, and these tracts consist of 166 acres, 151 acres, 156 acres, and 128 acres. The land is located close to Glen Rock, Nebraska. Shane Zudervern is the Big Iron real estate representative representing these sellers. This land has been in the Simpson family for more than 17 decades and 7 generations, and now you'll have an opportunity, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, to own a legacy property with proven production and success. This property has breathtaking views. It's excellent for farmers, hunters, home builders, and farmland investors alike. So please get a hold of Shane Zudervern. This real estate auction will conclude here on Friday of this week, and the bidding will conclude at 10 o'clock in the morning unless it goes into an extension or overtime period. So we have a tremendous lineup of auctions taking place this week. It starts today with the Kinzenbaugh Collector Tractor Sale, with some real estate every day this week. A really nice lineup of retirement sales that'll take place tomorrow here as well, and then again on Thursday. And we are still listing machinery to sell here in December of this year, but you need to call us right away if you want to get that accomplished. We've got a nice week of weather. We can get out there and take the pictures and get the video footage. Hope you get everything cleaned up and lined up. We can get all of the particulars figured out, but it starts with that phone call to 1-800-937-3558. We're also building more real estate sales as we speak. We got a couple more listed here yesterday that will sell here in December, and we have some very nice livestock sales coming up in just a couple weeks. We have some feeder cattle sales and some bred heifer sales, and we're even visiting with people about doing their production sales this upcoming spring. So if that's you, pick up the phone and give us a call. We want to thank you very much for your business. Always bid with confidence and call the sellers, because we publish the owner's name every time. And we have the world's largest agricultural viewing audience here on BigIron.com. So if you want to expose your equipment, your land, and your livestock to the largest crowd there is, please pick up the phone and call us at 1-800-937-3558. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Big Iron Auction, ready to go to work for you. Our guest here on KCNI KBBN. Today, immunization clinic at the Prairie Pioneer Center from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. Call ahead if you like at 308-346-5795. That number again, 308-346-5795 for the immunization clinic at the Prairie Pioneer Center today. Also on this Tuesday, the Broken Bow Food Pantry open from 1 until 3 p.m. Tomorrow, a blood drive in Cozad at the high school from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. And don't forget about that lunchtime tax talk at the Broken Bow Chamber tomorrow from noon until 1. Please RSVP if possible. Call 308-872-5691. Those are some of the events that we have on our activities list here this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. What do you have over there, Brent?
Well, we want to remind you about the 3rd annual Crafty Christmas Fair, which is coming up this weekend. It will be presented on Sunday, November 9th from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., and the location will be 1701 Myers Road in Broken Bow. Here's a list of the vendors scheduled to appear. Annie M's Crafts will be there, also Pampered Chef, EK Farm Goods, Gigi's Goodies, Scentsy, Tastefully Simple, Color Street, the 1023 Boutique, Triple B Bakery, and Mary Kay. Now, while you're there, make sure you register for a chance to win their door prize. It is the 3rd annual Crafty Christmas Fair, and it will be presented on Sunday, November 9th from 9 to 5 at 1701 Myers Road, Broken Bow.
Also, a job opening to talk about here this morning at Power Solutions. They are looking for a parts manager. They'll pay competitive wages with benefits. For more details, contact Power Solutions at 308-872-5522 or stop into the office 2 miles east on Highway 2. Parts manager position opening at Power Solutions. That number again, 308-872-5522 or stop into the office 2 miles east on Highway 2.
Are you looking to have your logo or brand customized on shirts, hoodies, hats, or more? Well, Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post can make that happen. Maybe you're looking for a letter jacket. Well, she'll personalize it just the way your student wants. Order now for the end of the school year or get ahead for next season. She also creates meaningful gifts with embroidery on things like throws and towels, whether it's for a wedding, a remembrance, or any special occasion. And don't miss the new cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners that she can customize just for you. Support local and bring your ideas to life. Get your creation started today with Velma. Call 872-6173. That's 872-6173.
There you were standing by the screen door slamming, rather clear what's taking place.
destination for reliable auto repair and maintenance. Just turn south by Dollar General and talk to Greg. Known for honesty, professionalism, and attention to detail, C&M Auto is ready with wrench in hand for both quick fixes and major repairs. Every community deserves an auto repair shop they can trust. Custer County has one. C&M Auto in Broken Bow. Visit them on Facebook or call 308-880-1258.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Every year, lung cancer takes more lives than any other cancer. But here's the truth. When it's found early, it can be treated. If you're over 50 and have a history of smoking, talk to your doctor about a simple and quick low-dose CT scan. It could save your life. Don't wait for symptoms. Get screened. Take a deep breath and take control. A message from Melhem Medical Center. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
It is 8:48. You're listening to The Breakfast Show. Appreciate you. All right, let's take a look at some birthdays. If you're having a birthday today, you're celebrating with Laura Bush. 79 today, former First Lady. Fun fact, she and George W. Bush got hitched just 3 months after they met.
Ah.
Yep. And she is 79. A very elegant lady, I will say. Kathy Griffin is 65, comedian today, moving this birthday girl to the D list, to the A list. And let's see here. Oh, yes. This gentleman is 56 today, 56 years old today.
All right.
I love that.
First words ever said on film.
Really?
1992, Days Confused, the first words I ever said on film were all right. So, one and I go, I'm in my car, I'm high as a kite, I'm listening to rock and roll, action, and there's the chick. All right.
That's amazing.
All right. He's having a birthday.
56, Matthew McConaughey. Boy, he's making money doing movies and all sorts of things, but he's doing a lot of commercials, doing a lot of commercial work, and very good at it, too. So he is 56 today. If you're having a birthday, happy birthday to you. I don't know how important this is. Also on your birthday, it's the NFL trade deadline.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
They have until 4 o'clock Eastern to make any final changes.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
All right.
For you fantasy football players out there.
Yeah, good point.
So as long as we're talking about sports at this moment, we got time here. Let's kind of present what's going on, because we want everybody to know who we're covering and when.
Sure. We will start with volleyball. The NSAA State Volleyball Championship Tournament begins this week. Action actually begins on Wednesday, but all of the area teams that we will be covering at the tournament will not play until Thursday. Of course, our focus will be on the Class D1 and D2 state tournaments. And we have 3 area teams that we will be covering for you this week at state volleyball. On Thursday morning, we'll get it started with SEM at 9 a.m., and then immediately following them, Mullen will play at 11 a.m. on the same court, which is great for Brent. So we'll have those 2 matches for you on Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon, Ansley Litchfield will play their opening match at the state tournament at 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon. And we will broadcast all of those for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And then, of course, we'll just wait and see what the results are Thursday. We'll have coverage of all 3 teams all the way through the tournament for you on KBBN Radio. So that'll be state volleyball. And then on Friday, don't forget, we're back to the state football playoffs, and we will be covering Sandhills Thetford for you. The Knights are still alive as they play in the state quarterfinals of the Class D2 state playoffs. and they will be taking on St. Mary's in O'Neill. Kickoff for the game is 5 o'clock, and we will broadcast that for you on Friday on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. So that'll be our coverage for you coming up through the course of the week.
And, of course, on Saturday, works out nicely because it's a late game for the Huskers. And I know that was a sigh of relief for scheduling the volleyball games. Hopefully we'll still have volleyball players in action in Lincoln. So
Yes.
This late game works out nicely. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock?
It is. Yep, they're out west in L.A. to take on UCLA.
Airtime on KBBN 95.3 FM will be at 6 p.m. with the pregame show. So that's our layout for sports right now, and will, of course, evolve as it evolves.
Yes.
Let's go to Johnny Cash right now with a song that he covered, which is a song written by Bruce Springsteen off the Nebraska LP, which is getting a lot of attention these days due to the movie, about when the Nebraska album was written and recorded in a one-room that Springsteen spent writing and recording into a little recorder, and did the album Nebraska, which is critically acclaimed. Johnny Cash liked it, and he covered Johnny 99. All right, let's see. It's also, I wanted to let you know this in case you wanted to go home and make some candy.
Oh, okay.
Whoop.
Hello.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2.
Push the button, didn't light up. Okay. Yeah, if you want to make candy, this is National Candy Day. Like your kids need more candy right now after Halloween. But this is National Candy Day, the day you put those, butter cups and gummies and everything away and make your own. Make your own candy.
I see.
You know
so that's kind of what the day is. They're encouraging you to make your own at home.
Yes, but there is the tariff situation. Chocolate is very expensive.
Uh-oh.
So if you're going to make your own chocolate candy, it's sky high right now. Yeah. According to this article, anyway. It's also National Easy Bake Oven Day.
Ah, the Easy Bake Oven. I remember the Easy Bake Oven.
With the light bulb?
Yes.
You did some baking in that.
Yeah, I know my sister had one. Yeah, I think I helped her one time make a little cake in the Easy Bake Oven. You were so proud as a kid when you took it out.
Just think about it. I wonder how that works. The Easy Bake, you could bake. It took a while to make a cupcake or something in the Easy Bake. But I wonder if you couldn't use it to hatch eggs.
Oh, man, I wouldn't
chicken
know.
Eggs.
Yeah,
You put chicken eggs in there.
I guess, maybe.
They didn't get too hot.
I don't know.
I wouldn't recommend that. Don't take this as a recommendation if you have an Easy Bake. It's a 100-watt light bulb in there. It took 3 hours to bake a tiny cake.
It took a while.
So maybe you could hatch out some chickens in there.
Yeah.
Kathleen would know. Kathleen would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else I got for you here this morning. Oh, we should acknowledge the loss of former Vice President Dick Cheney.
I heard
It was
that on the
announced that
news.
he passed away, and very staunch politician in his day, and backer. He was with Bush all the way. So I know some of you are following that today. It's news time on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Special Report. Former President George W. Bush is remembering his former Vice President Dick Cheney as one of the finest public servants of his generation. His family announced today Cheney died at the age of 84. He campaigned on the Republican ticket in 2000.
This election is about real choices, that we are talking about the future of our nation.
Cheney credited with crafting America's war on terror after the 9/11 attacks. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
He really was a standard bearer of conservatism in his time. He was someone who believed in a muscular foreign policy and the use of American strength abroad.
UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
Cheney was not just an influential vice president, he was arguably one of the 2 or 3 most powerful in American history.
His family says Cheney died from complications of pneumonia, cardiac, and vascular disease. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Ma, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotions. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotions, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. That's why they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a crazy fast 5G network for just $25 a month. And if you're a business owner, you could really save a fortune. Dial pound 250, say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk. Everything you need and nothing you don't.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
The Cardinals break a 5-game losing streak, beating the Cowboys 27-17. Jacoby Brissett getting the start in place of Kyler Murray. Murray questionable until the inactive list came out, but dropped about an hour before kickoff, and then was made inactive. Commanders linebacker Frankie Louvu suspended without pay for 1 game due to hip drop tackles. The Ravens have traded for Titans edge rusher Jamont Jones for a 5th-round pick that could become a 4th-rounder. College basketball tipped off. 13th-ranked Arizona beat 3rd-ranked Florida 93-87. Kelvin Sampson won his 800th career game, this one with the University of Houston. They're the number 2 team in the nation. In the NBA, the Timberwolves beat the Nets 125-109. The Nets winless so far on the season, 0-7. The Rockets get their 4th win on the year, beating the Mavericks 110-102. Dallas 2-5 to start the year, winless on the road. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 76. Southwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. 37 tonight, clear skies. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, 55. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Thursday, decreasing clouds by Friday. Mid-60s. Thursday, low 60s by Friday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
RTA's Hardware is your connection for projects large to small. But there's so much more than hardware. Visit them for grills, smokers, home decor, countertop appliances, and outdoor living items, in addition to what you need for your projects. RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
9:03 is the time here on this Tuesday. Standard time. Are you used to it yet? Do you notice a difference? I think I can notice a difference along about 4 o'clock when I feel like I should, start waking up at 5 o'clock and getting around. That's kind of a nice feeling, though.
Yeah, this time change, I don't know how it affects other people. When we gain the hour and move the clocks back, it just doesn't really affect me. Now, when we lose an hour, it
hurts.
It takes a while to get readjusted to that. But it, like it being lighter out, earlier in the day when you're coming to work. But Shelley and I went for a walk yesterday, and we're walking 5:15 or 5:30 or so, and it's starting to get chilly and dark.
Sun's pretty low by that time.
Yes.
Yeah. Currently 43 and sunny. Just past 9 o'clock. Winds are out of the southeast 5 to 10. Barometric pressure steady. Humidity at 75%. High yesterday was 61. Overnight low of 28. Sunset, as Brent mentioned, comes pretty early, 5:29. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:15. No measurable precipitation so far in this month of November 2025. Here's Dwight Yoakam. for the breakfast show. I
Okay.
don't know.
Breaking news?
Breaking news. Hooters restaurants relaunching.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All with that, there's a change in uniforms, just so you know. If you're ready for Hooters to come back, they're going to. The famous restaurant chain announced yesterday that the original group that founded the brand is taking back full ownership. This comes after Hooters filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy earlier this year. The relaunch will include renovations to every restaurant and changing back to the old uniforms. So no more orange bikini bottoms. It's back to simply shorts. But after all, I know that most folks that go there go for the wings.
Oh, yeah.
So
Food was great.
I don't know what
Their
difference.
burgers were good, too.
Now, you actually I've never been in a Hooters. So
yes,
But
yeah,
you were saying,
yes,
I want to note you were single at that time. You were a very young
I was.
college guy, right?
Just fresh out of college.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working here, and they had, well, there was one in Lincoln.
Right.
And so when you would go to state tournaments, state basketball, whatever, yeah, that we usually would go to Hooters for.
Yeah. Was the food good?
It was great. Yes. That's why I went.
Well, knowing you probably did. But they did. I don't know what happened, why they went broke, but
I don't
now
know.
they're reorganizing. So we'll see what happens, right? I'm looking for a song to go along with Hooters, but can't find one right away here. I need to go to all songs active, all songs, not just countryside, and I can probably come up with one, but I'm not going to. This is a family class show, and Hooters in today's world.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Yes.
Nothing, nothing to get I don't know what terms I was going to say nothing to get excited about or worked up about, but that may not be the right terminology. Okay. Blackberry Smoke covering Tom Petty. You like that idea?
There you go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it. All right. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious.
What? More breaking news?
Yeah. Stan at Whiskey Barrel is having a birthday today.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday.
And they've actually given us the number. And I don't know whether Stan wants us to mention. He doesn't look this number.
Oh, wow. That's kind of a big birthday.
Yeah. It's really big.
I'm going to leave it up to you whether you announce the year or not.
Well, he's 70 today.
All right. Happy birthday.
Stan, happy birthday to you. Always enjoy your humor and satire.
So, a lot of us look at the sign to see what you put up there.
Yes, he has a way of making you feel good and teasing you at the same time. That's a good place to go, the Whiskey Barrel, and Stan does a great job with his great crew. So happy birthday, Stan. We're going to stay on the lucky theme because I know Stan enjoys his farm. He has a huge garden and plants and all the things he does out on his acreages, and he enjoys that and running a business at the same time. So I think Stan would agree with this one. It's another lucky song, Kurt Weill and John Prine together. This one's for you, Stan. Happy 70th. Hope you have a great day.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
John wrote that right around when he was 30 years old. And again, happy birthday to Stan out at the Whiskey Barrel. I see on the notes here that there's a happy birthday wish coming to Jack. It says,
Over the weekend, I believe.
Happy birthday, Jack. Is that Jack Simpson?
I think it's our Jack. I want to say on the 9th.
And I'm going to test my memory here. Jack will be 24. Yeah, youngster.
Wow, just a kid.
I know. He's not wet behind. He's still wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
He's wet behind the ears big time. He's 24. Sunday. Well, we'll wish you a happy birthday again, Jack, but I hope you have a good one. Speaking of Sunday, soup and sandwich fundraiser at the Arcadia Gathering Place. Historic church there. They're going to have soup, sandwiches, desserts, and drinks. Adults, just $10. Under 12, only $6. And it runs on Sunday from 11:30 until 1:30. And then also on Sunday, the 20th annual Santa Cop Lunch is being held at St. Joseph's Catholic Church from noon until 2 on Sunday. And the American Legion Soup and Pie Supper at Callaway's Community Center on Sunday, free will donation, and that runs from noon until 2 p.m. Saturday, again, we have Husker football for you on KBBN kickoff at 8 o'clock. I want to remind you of that. Airtime 6 for the pregame. And there's lots of things coming up, like on Monday the 10th of November, blood drive at the Callaway High School from 11 till 5. And this is one we want to start talking about more often, children theater auditions from 4 until 6 on Monday the 10th at the Broken Bow Public Schools for K through 12. Those auditioning should register at $3.50 to plan to stay 2 full hours.
All right.
That's coming up.
Good. If we can go back to the Santa Cop fundraise lunch for just a moment. Carol Allen and Julie Tolene came in to visit with us yesterday. We recorded the interview, and we will play that back during Public Affairs today on KCNI Radio just after 10 o'clock this morning. So a lot more information on not just the fundraising lunch that they'll be hosting this weekend, but just the Santa Cop project itself. So if you'd like to find out more about that, you can tune in for Public Affairs today on KCNI Radio.
Okay. I'm glad you reminded folks of that.
Yeah.
And be sure and check out Public Affairs every day. Different feature, different guests, different subjects. Public Affairs has been on KCNI for many, many years, probably right along with Party Line almost. I'm not sure when Community Calendar started, but that and Public Affairs together, along with Party Line, the Information Hour, which Jack will be sitting in with you in the near future here on this Tuesday. Well, we're playing Lucky Songs. Now, we've transitioned to Lucky Songs.
Okay.
And you know that I have to play this young lady. Well, she's not so young anymore, but she is still top-of-the-line artist.
Can I guess who it is? I bet I know what song you're going to play. Can I take a stab?
You can.
Because just so you folks know, I have not looked at what Dave has pulled up, but I'm going to guess Alison Krauss, the lucky one.
You're right. Here she is. She is an angel. Her voice is angelic, that is for sure. The lucky one on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, Allison Krauss. And I think she is working, she has some new work that she just released, a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago now, on a new album, and maybe back out touring with some of the Union Station
Oh,
crew.
nice.
So that will be worth seeing if it comes near you.
Mm-hmm.
Just before I close the show with my friend Brent Apperson, I want you to know that the World Series was one of the best ever. Now people are saying could be the best ever World Series in history.
Maybe. From beginning to end, when you look, I mean, good grief, one game went 18 innings.
Yeah. Final game went, 11 or 12?
Yeah, right.
So blame Canada. According to this article, World Series ratings were bigger than expected. The Major League Baseball people were worried nobody would watch a World Series with the Canadian team in it. Turns out, Game 7 of the Jays-Dodgers 11-inning nail-biter drew as many as 32 million viewers by the end of the game. That's the most in a decade, and that does not include the 10 million Canadians who watched up there. So there was 42 million people watching the game on TV, and the Canadians who watched up there, that's a quarter of their entire country.
Wow.
That 10 million figure. Last year's Dodgers-Yankee World Series finale was watched by 18 million people.
Ah, interesting.
So there was a lot of interest in this game. I don't know if you was when you were watching it, they would break away to this place where people, because of the Jays stadium was full, and they had another building where they had this big screen, concave screen.
Yeah, it's where the Toronto Raptors play their NBA games.
It looked like it was a huge concave screen that they were sitting right up next to.
Yeah.
And that place was full.
It was.
Now, I'll tell you the truth. Got my church key with me. And when we were in Toronto and watched the Toronto and Boston game, there's a nice little Irish bar just down the street.
Yeah.
So when you go up there to watch a game, take your church key and stop in that little Irish pub and have a bottle of Guinness and open your own.
There you go.
It's just an idea. Just thinking. And I know that gets me in trouble sometimes. So tomorrow's Wednesday. It'll be your last day. You're here, I guess. I hope, because you'll be leaving to stay overnight in Lincoln Wednesday night.
I think so, yeah. Our first volleyball match will be 9 a.m. on Thursday. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go down the night before, and then I'll talk to you from Lincoln on Thursday morning.
What about the breakfast show? What's going to happen to the breakfast show? Is it going to have to quit early?
Well, yeah, I'm going to have to break in on you Thursday morning, and hopefully Friday morning too, for that matter.
Well, that's not in my contract.
Uh-oh.
That we're going to be cutting our airtime, our art.
Well, you have to take it up with the owner. Oh, wait.
I guess he's a real patooer. You don't want to talk to him. He's kind of a jerk. So, anyway, you'll leave Wednesday.
Yes.
Stay Wednesday night, and hopefully be there all the way through Saturday.
Yes, that is our hope. I'm just going to say that's our plan.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
That's a good plan. All right, folks, thanks for listening. We are lucky to have